What's up, everybody? BSG Trek Fan 88 here for yet another Nexstar 6 SE movie, video, whatever you want to call it. This is the moon on Oscar night, Sunday, February 26th, 2012. And I figured what better way to celebrate the fake stars with the real stars. This year's Oscars is kind of interesting to me. There's not many films that I found that great like a couple years ago. Anyway, so this is the moon. This is going to have a little bit of info in this, so you might want to pay attention. The Nexstar 6 SE is a Schmidt Cassegrain, or Cassegrain, however you pronounce it, telescope. It's a 1500 millimeter equivalent lens if you hook up an SLR camera. I think that's how they determine it. It's great and excellent. It's excellent for planetary viewing, as you can see. This is with a Nikon D3100 with a T adapter and T-ring. You can see the rings of Jupiter. Wow, that's great. You can see the belts of Jupiter and the moons. You can see the rings of Saturn. I haven't gotten a great chance to look at Mars yet, but I have seen Mars, and I think that with a little tweaking, because my telescope does need to be aligned, the secondary mirror is a little bit off. You wouldn't be able to tell with the moon here, but you can definitely tell with stars and the planets. I think Mars will, be nice to look at. It comes with the thing that makes it special is it comes with the tracking base, the Nexstar series from Celestron. It's a great tracking scope for planets and the moon. However, if you're going to be doing deep field photography like the Orion Nebula or galaxies, you might want to look at a more expensive telescope. It can be done, and I've gotten some good results, but you're not going to get the results that you see in NASA publications and whatnot. You can come close, especially if you stack the pictures and whatnot. Something that I don't have the time or the patience to do, but I've wanted to do it. Let's see. Yeah, like I said, it's all about the eyepieces. I mean, there's a great starter kit out there for 120 bucks. It has, I think, like 7 lenses in it, or 6 lenses, and then a 2x Barlow lens. A Barlow lens basically doubles or triples, depending on what you get, the magnification of your telescope's eyepiece that you're currently using. So a 30mm eyepiece now becomes a 15mm eyepiece. However, the sharpness and clarity of the picture is going to go down when you do that, so keep that in mind. Let's see if I can make things interesting for you and pull up Jupiter. Screw it, Mars. This is a great scope for beginners. If you're over the age of 10, if you're under the age of 10, I wouldn't recommend using it. So if you're a parent listening to this video, I wouldn't do that. Once you align the telescope will automatically slew or move to the item you select on the keypad. Wow, Mars is all the way over there. I forgot about that. I don't think we're going to be able to see it. My trees are in the way, but we'll see what happens live here on my camera. I'm not going to talk because I want to kind of just... Where the fuck are you going, telescope? Pardon my language. Okay, I see Mars. Like not in the camera, but through the telescope. It's just the trees are in the way, and the focus is probably off. I'll try and get it for you guys. Hold on a second. Don't go away. There's a lot of trees in the way. So I can't do Mars, but I'll throw Jupiter back up there for you. You can hear the telescope moving. The reason why I said put AA batteries in is because the port, or the power port, is extremely, not loose, but it's not tight. So if you bump the cable in the slightest, the damn thing will power off, and then you'll have to realign your telescope, which sucks. So put AA batteries in there. Take them out when you're not using the scope, obviously. But I'll leave them in there when you're using it. Oops. Not focused. Alright. Battery's gonna die here, folks. Jupiter for you. I'm gonna talk to you a little bit while we're looking at the moon here, and maybe showing you some pictures. The Nexstar 6 SE is a great beginner scope. As you can see detail on the moon very well. You can just make out Jupiter's belts without stacking the images. Again, you really need a good eyepiece. It's not just the telescope, okay? It's like buying a Lamborghini but putting shit tires on it. You can't do it that way. But the Nexstar 6 SE is a Schmidt Cassegrain telescope. Great beginner scope. It runs on 8 AA batteries or the supplied wall outlet. Yeah, don't use AA's. They get drained like a beast in this thing. Buy the car adapter so you can take the scope anywhere. Also, a little tip for you: if you put AA batteries in the telescope while using... Hey, what's up everybody? It's BSG Trekfan 88 here, and I figured that on Oscar night, what better thing to do than look at the stars. The real stars, that is. Something really cool. This is the moon, obviously, and hopefully it's in good focus for you. I only have like 10 minutes till the Oscars start, so... but this is the moon, and then it happens every couple of years if I simply slew... Well, I'm gonna have to go a little faster than that. Slew over. Alright? You can't see anything, can't see anything, can't see anything. And then, oh, what do we have here? Jupiter. Now you can't see anything but a little dot of light. But what's really cool is that I can actually see all the moons through my eyepiece that I just got, which is pretty cool. So I'll take a couple pictures and then I'll be back at the moon. Alright guys, I took a few pics. Now I'm going to tell my telescope to take me to, you know what, real quick, if it's still in view, I don't know if my chimney's blocking it from my house, but we'll see. Come on, telescope. Slew. There we go. That's Venus, ladies and gentlemen. Focus a little better. Nah, not really. Anyway, let's go back to the moon before the Oscars start. Alright. I want to stop the video and focus real quick for you. Alright guys, I'm back. A lot of you have been complaining to me, well, not a lot of you who are subscribed, but people who look at my channel have been commenting that I played my music too loudly in my Nexstar 6 SE telescope overview. Well, I will be doing another video soon, so all of you, shh, I know, the music's too loud, I can't go back and do anything about it now. Anyway, enjoy the moon, guys. What's up guys? I figured I would put the Barlow lens on, give you guys a ×2 magnification. Trying to focus, but because I'm using a Barlow lens, it's another film element, or another eyepiece element, so it's gonna make it less focused. So, oh well. In this video after the moon will be pictures I took tonight. You can see the moon, Venus, Jupiter, and Mercury all at the same time, so I got a few pictures of that, so that was pretty cool. Anyway, this is Oscar night 2012, and this is BSG Trekfan 88, and I'll sign off here in a moment. What's up everybody, BSG Trekfan 88 here, again. It turns out the Oscars start at 8:30 instead of 7, which I kind of thought was weird anyway, so back out here again, looking at the moon. It's actually flipped. What you're seeing right now is, unless I flip it in post, if the dark part of the moon that's under the shadow of the moon basically, if that's on the bottom of the screen for you, then it's not flipped. I didn't flip it, but if it's the other way, I did flip it. So this is I forget what the fuck the moon is called. I'm so tired right now. Anyway, so a couple of tips